Dreaming of being in the Olympics is not a privileged gift reserved for a special few, but those who actually have the talent to make a realistic stab at the Olympic Games quickly weed out the dreamers. So, count Colorado distance runner Jenny Barringer among the ones in the United States who are wide awake and far from just snoozing through the imagery of joining the world's elite athletes in Beijing, China this August.
Yeah, I mean, it begins with aspirations and it begins with hard work and continues, and then when it turns into a real possibility, that's when the pressure comes.
Barringer's specialty is the 3,000-meter steeplechase, a tongue-dragging distance compounded by 35 jumps over a 30-inch, well, a barricade more than a hurdle. Half of those have a water pit behind them. This is Jenny as a freshman in 2006, right behind Mary Davies of Oklahoma State at the Big 12 Championships in Waco. This was Barringer's second time ever to run the race. She came in second place that day, but she got better. Less than 30 days later, she won the national championship in Sacramento.
She's done it. Under 10 minutes. 9:53:03. How about that performance from the freshman?
Last year, she was out to defend her national crown when disaster happened. In the race's third lap, her heel was kicked and her shoe started falling off.
Yeah, in an instant, I decided that there was no way I was going to clear 35 barriers without a shoe. In the interest of preventing a possible injury and doing the best I possibly could, I tried to be as calm as possible and put the shoe back on. I felt like a wounded gazelle on the side of the track.
Slow motion video makes it look like an eternity, but it was actually under 15 seconds that Barringer lost to the leader, which itself is an eternity in track. Michigan's Anna Willard ended up winning that race, but Barringer got an All-American certificate with a 7th place finish. Then 2 weeks later, at the U.S. Track and Field Championships, Barringer beat Willard for the national title and earned the right to race at the World Championships in Osaka, Japan.
That first initial experience being overseas, you know, being gone for a month, racing and in the middle of traveling between hotels and eating strange food, it's all a really important experience to go through, I think, before, especially this year, an Olympic year, where I have, you know, aspirations to go to the trials and hopefully do well there.
Just months before returning to CU for the fall semester and cross-country season, Barringer went to France to compete in the DECA Nation Championships, where she won, adding to her impressive resume on a global stage.
I think the most important thing about my experience over the summer was competing in Japan was so important to get out there the first time and really handle the stress of all of it. But after having kind of a disappointing outing, going back to Paris and being able to rebound, I think was really important. And so that's the case this upcoming year and this upcoming training, is that, yeah, it's really important to be able to learn how to handle and balance the pressure of not only having these aspirations and saying, oh, this would be really cool, but it's now expectations out there.
That would be the expectations of the Olympic Games, but there will be plenty of distractions before then, like the Big 12 Championships, which are less than 20 days away, and this year are in Boulder, Colorado, on CU's home track. Jenny Barringer will be a local headliner in the 3,000 steeplechase, but this would also be a great opportunity for the whole Buffs team to surprise someone like Texas A&M, the defending champ and current third-ranked women's team in the nation.
Yeah, the development of actually the whole team aspect is really exciting and something I'm really looking forward to. And bringing the Big 12 here and having a full-rounded team, I think is something that we all should be really looking forward to.
Then it won't be too long afterwards when Jenny and the Dreamers start plotting their way to Beijing.